Hi guys, my name is Fiona.
And my name is Mayumi.
And we're super excited to welcome you to
Make It, Don't Fake It.
So Mayumi, yeah, here we are, first episode, but what exactly are we doing?
So we want to show people the beauty of network marketing if it's done through inspiration and not manipulation.
What exactly is it that you mean by that?
So network marketing is absolutely beautiful. When I got started, I fell in love with the whole concept of inspiring people, helping them self-develop and stuff like that. But I did notice some manipulations of how some network marketers use that to market.
100%. So I have to say, when I started with network marketing, I didn't really even know what it is. Once I realized, okay, network marketing, what it actually is, I loved it. I love the beauty of it, how it helps people to self-develop. And as I'm a person that loves to work for myself, network marketing is perfect. But once I was in the network marketing industry, I realized that a lot of people have negative prejudges about it, and I was like, where are these judges coming from? I didn't really understand. But then with the time, I understood how certain network marketers market, and I understood where this doubts about this whole industry is coming from, and this is what we want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. It's the assumptions that people make, I think, just based off of the little knowledge that they have, or the one network marketer that they saw doing it that way that we're talking about, because we want to do it based on good values, good morals, right? And there are people that don't stick to those morals, don't stick to those values, and that's why it gets this bad rep when actually network marketing is so beautiful, and it's actually got such a nice reason to do it. It's really inspirational based, but some people use a lot of manipulation. But I don't think it's just network marketing. I think it's marketing in general.
Sheeps are in every industry.
Yeah, exactly. But I think marketing in itself, a lot of people don't like marketing because of the way it's done, right?
Yeah.
Because of all the manipulation that's involved in it.
Sales. I mean, how many people hate the word sales? Like a salesperson. Though basically in life, everything is sales, right?
Exactly.
People have always needs, and some people fill these needs.
Exactly. Just like the book that I read, Sold or Be Sold, he talks about how we all actually want to sell people on our opinions, or if we really like a phone. Some people are way into iPhones, right? And
whoever isn't, I don't know.
But you want to sell people on your idea, why you think it's great.
Exactly.
So we all sell or are sold on something, but we just don't like the name. And I think the reason why we don't like marketing, sales, that sort of stuff is because we see the manipulation side so much that people sort of assume that that's all it is to it. We have seen so many network marketers in this profession that do it the right way, that actually have those morals, actually have those values, and they are out there.
Exactly. I think what we trying to do with this whole thing is just to show you guys the beauty of network marketing. Like Mayumi said, if it's done in an inspirational way without manipulation. And this is why we want to talk about different topics. We want to introduce what network marketing actually is, because I have the feeling a lot of people don't know. They've heard certain things and they assume this is the whole industry.
Exactly. They have assumptions that it's a pyramid scheme. They have these assumptions that it's not really legit.
Yeah.
And it is. It's a profession. People actually make a profession from it. People make massive amounts of money from it. Have people like Donald Trump and the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, of his wife, who's actually a network marketer. That's how she started her whole profession. These top people that actually promote network marketing, these people wouldn't promote network marketing if it wasn't a good profession to be in.
But it has to be done the right way. And we just want to share with you guys our own experience, what we like, what we dislike. Well, we don't really like the word dislike, but what we just think what can be done better, what people already do, but a lot of people also still don't do. And just want to share. Yeah,
I think we also want to inspire people that have these morals and values and want to stick to those morals and values, but maybe get the wrong advice and pull out because of that advice, because they're like, okay, I don't want to do it in that way because it doesn't match my values and morals. And we just want to show people that you don't have to adjust your morals or your values to be in this industry.
Just for you guys to let you know, why did we decide on the name Make It, Don't Fake It?
Okay, so we're both network marketers who haven't made it huge, and we don't believe in making it seem like we are these huge, we have a mansion and a Ferrari, and we don't angle things out to make it seem some sort of way like we're huge.
We don't come to Dubai.
we don't mind that people know that we started out as amateurs. I think it's actually beautiful. When I started my Instagram page, I sort of like the fact that people could look back and be like, oh my God, that's a terrible video. What were you doing?
Exactly.
Because people can look further on and they can see that I actually improved. Improvement is such a great quality to have, and it's a great thing to show. And nobody starts off knowing everything.
Yeah. Also, one thing we really want to focus on is like not only talking about network marketing, but entrepreneurship in general. We're both from Europe, right? In America, we have the feeling it's super like welcome when people start their entrepreneur journey. Everybody is like cheering them up and like, woo, you're doing something for yourself. So great. In Europe, that's not the case. Like most people only share once they've made it, but you don't really see people actually working because people are too afraid to be judged. And this is why we want to share our journey from more or less like the beginning on, because there is no shame about like trying out, failing, still being in the beginning, because this is what everybody goes through. This is what you have to go through to become successful.
Yeah, and I think that's also like what we wanted to do with this show is we wanted to touch on the mistakes that we might have made whilst on our journey, because I've been doing this for a year. How long? Half a year. So we want to touch on the different mistakes that we went through, our journey, the things we liked, the things we disliked, or disliked, like that we ran into walls with or whatever. And we just want to be raw and honest.
Exactly. 100% honesty. So guys, we want you to know as well, we will talk about good experiences, negative experiences. We will be like brutally honest with you guys. And we also want to encourage you guys to, if you have questions, ask us. If you have doubts, if you have certain prejudices where you don't know if they are true, like, feel free to reach out to us, contact us, ask us.
Yeah, and I think also be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Be honest on how you view network marketing. What's your experience on network marketing? You don't have to beat around the bushes, sugar it up. You can be completely honest towards us. We won't feel offended as long as it's not done in a disrespectful manner, because we do that's one of our morals is respect.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to keep it respectful, but you can still be brutally honest. And I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with, is being brutally honest without being rude and arrogant and disrespectful.
I think like criticism is something that's not really well seen in our generation in modern times. People hate criticism because they can't deal with it, but we can only grow when we have criticism, as long as the criticism is like in a productive way, in order to like learn and help others to develop. And this is super important to us because we are honest, we are like respectful, and this is also what we want for this show or whatever this is going to be.
Exactly. Well, like if you think it's a load of crap, that's fine. But do tell us why you think it's a load of crap. You know what I mean? Like, that's constructive. If you explain to me, I think what you're saying is complete and utter BS, I will be fine with that, as long as you can explain why you think it's BS.
Yeah, I want to make sure that you know, guys, this is really the place for you to clear your doubts, because without like heading too far ahead in the topics we want to talk about, I do have the feeling some networkers don't really like people that have doubts or question this whole industry. They're like, if you don't like this, you're missing out, you're stupid, whatever. And this is something I hate, because it's absolutely okay to have doubts or insecurities or whatever. So feel free to ask your questions, really, whatever it is.
Exactly. And I think, like what you said, I think some people are so sold on our profession. Mm-hmm. They have been so sold on it. They're so convinced by it that they just don't. We forget not knowing network marketing. We forget before we knew something. Yeah. I think we do that in everything. When you're older and somebody asks you a stupid question and you're like, is that such a stupid question? But one time in your life, it wasn't a stupid question, because you didn't know that either. Like I said before, we don't start off knowing everything.
For us, showing us like kind of vulnerable, kind of still starting our network marketing profession, you can also be vulnerable. Like, I think vulnerability is something that's actually super rare, but makes people super beautiful. Mayumi, what do we want to talk about in our first real episode?
Okay, so our next episode is going to be explaining what network marketing actually is. Without all the prejudges, and like a very objective way of telling you how network marketing works.
So guys, if this is something you're interested in, also if you're maybe in network marketing already and you would just want to get our side on certain things, make sure to follow us on social media to not miss out on the first episode. And we're super looking forward to more talks.
Definitely. Okay, bye.
Bye.